What a beaut. Yeah. Got off work, drove straight up here. Gonna try to get at least one flight in. Weather is calm, so calm. It's probably about 60 degrees right now. It's kind of perfect, honestly. So, trying to get some flights in while I can. Because anytime I come up here on a good day, it's windy. Alrighty. Go ahead and get our stuff laid out here. Check the battery. I'm pretty sure this battery's charged because I think I set it in here when I was going to fly last time. It is charged. Alrighty. Controller is on. Get our landing gear down. Turn the throttle off. I think we're good to go. That looks good to me. Get our balance lead in here. Everything is in. Take our battery checker. I'm going to zip my jacket up because it's kind of annoying. Man, this weather's perfect. Let's hope it stays that way. My flaps went down on accident. Alrighty. My jank landing gear fix worked last time. Hoping it continues to work. They don't feel loose. So that is good. Not gonna have to walk as far because there's no wind. So can't complain there. Set her down and look for mole holes. Grass looks nice and short, like me. Alrighty, we ain't got long, so we'll make the best of it. There we go, half flaps on takeoff. Alrighty, we have throttle. Let's do it. She is up. I'm gonna do a slow flyby here as I pull the landing gear up. See if we can get that on. Yeah, that looks nice. Flaps are up. Kind of nosing down a bit. Give myself some back trim here. Alright. I don't know if I accidentally hit my flaps or not, but I'm gonna check. Nope. Man, it is smooth today. Let's do a fast low pass here. Yeah. So that's what it's like to have calm air. Yeah. Smooth air. Do an invert over the runway. Little squirrely. I haven't done inverts with this thing yet, so it's gonna take me a bit of practice here. Let's do another one. That looks nice. Had to give it quite a bit of up. That looks great. Oh, it's so calm. Why can't every day be like this? Just a missile. Great flying plane. I can actually hear all the sounds coming from the jet, not the wind blowing in my ear. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and set up for some landings here. Half flaps. My half flaps are actually pretty far down, so they're probably equivalent to most people's full flaps. I'm going to do half flaps, fly by, and then I'm going to pull the landing gear down and see if we can get a good shot of that. Just something cool about seeing the mechanics working. Yeah, you can even hear them. Look how great this thing flies with flaps and no wind. Just glides right in. Beautiful. I honestly think I could go through a whole battery just with half flaps and just kind of floating around. Still so much faster than a normal plane. Wow. So this is what it's like to fly this plane. Still a bit hot on the landing. Oh no! Now that wasn't very nice. I probably shouldn't have landed with flaps down. That's a bit of a hit on the wing. Hopefully, I saw the cone come off. I think I saw the hatch come off. Hopefully that was it. It looks like the wing's bent down. Yeah, it's broke a little bit. That don't look terrible. Where did this piece? Okay, so that was already broke. Oh, there was deer right there. That's not bad though. That's all fixable. What a beautiful landing. Oh. I'll tell you what though, learn more about this thing each time I fly it. What a mess. These things just like to soak up the grass. Or make sure I ain't missing anything here. It looks good. The landing gear held up. The flaps definitely caused me to bubble back up. And anytime that happens, it's usually not good. For a landing like that, could have been way worse. Honestly, I think I could throw it back up if I wanted to. Tear this wingtip off. I think I might. I don't know. We'll assess the damage on the bench. I hate to pass up good flying like this. Gonna compress the landing gear and get some of the grass out. Alright. That is an issue. See how the landing gear is going. Landing gear looks okay. Alright. It's probably not the greatest idea, but I'm gonna rip that off. Don't need it to fly, but oh man, I sucked a piece up in the fuselage and I lost my clip here. I do believe this weather is too nice to pass up another flight when I have a perfectly good flying plane. Still had 30% left. Oh my goodness. I could have kept landing and practicing. Every time I put a piece of foam in here after a crash, I lose it. A couple little pieces there, no biggie. Now I'm going to put this battery in differently because it is a smaller battery. I might just do it like that. Seems like the way to go. This thing's got a long cable on it. Oh my gosh, I cannot get this thing in here. I'm having issues. I noticed a lot of people complaining that there's not a fake mannequin or whatever in the pilot seat. I don't feel the same way. I think this plane has a very classy look to it. Very elegant. And it's just so much simpler not having a little mannequin in there. Just my opinion, but I guarantee you this thing's still gonna fly just as great without the wing tips on it. When I say fly the wings off, I literally mean it. But I didn't really fly the wing tips off, I kind of crashed the wing tips off, so that's kind of invalid. We got time for one more flight. It's calm. I'm calm. I know a lot of people question how I'm so calm after crashing something that either cost a lot of money or you put a lot of time in. Well, that's just part of it. You gotta get used to it. And sometimes you'll learn a lot when you crash. And when there is a lot of time and money in it, you learn not to do it again. Sometimes. That's the idea, at least. Alright, next time, let's not land with flaps like that. That was a mistake. There we go. Half flaps for takeoff. Cheese up. Alright, half flaps. Gonna stay down, and then we're gonna pull landing gear up across the runway. There they go. Beautiful. Definitely a little bit more tail heavy with this smaller battery. Oh, we had a bit of a stall there. Good to know though where it stalls. It looked like it was performing pretty well in that slow turn, and then all of a sudden that's where it gets you. This is a 4,500 milliamp battery. Sounds good, flies good. Now that I'm a little tail heavy, I wouldn't say tail heavy, I'm just more tail heavy than with the big battery in the front of it. I can probably do a really nice inverted flyover. So we're gonna give that a shot. Oh yeah, that's nice. Do a quick aggressive dive here. Beautiful. I gave myself all that up elevator and trims. Now that I've got this battery in, it just wants to go up. Kind of nice though. It's kind of like cruise control, so you don't dive straight into the ground. What a beaut. Yeah. Thing just wants to go. Go, go, go. Very nice sound. Getting a lot more used to my throws and rates. Just calmly flying it. Beautiful. And it flies way up into the sun. Since the sun's lower than the trees, it's pretty dark down here, but when you get it up in the sun, you just see it shine. What a dream. I gotta be wary I can't fly too long with this battery because it's a lot smaller. But it is a lot less heavy, so once you get so big on the battery, it doesn't really help you out a whole lot. Definitely a lot more docile with the smaller battery in it. I didn't have that same reaction when it was windy. Wow. Do a roll, backflip, dive, right down over the runway. Wow. We'll do one more. Thing is not moving around at all. What it's like to fly with no wind. Alright, we're gonna put the landing gear down. I have half flaps. All 3 landing gear went down beautifully. And bring it around with little roll. If you give it a lot of roll, that's when she starts to drop out of the sky. No flaps. Good speed. That was a good landing right there. Didn't get to the end of the runway this time. Now I am over to the left of the runway just so I can have plenty of room down there. Also shortens my runway at the end. But it's good practice. Nice breeze on my legs. The whole left side looks like it got into a dog fight. Well, I'd say that was a successful day, afternoon. Definitely the key to this thing is no wind. No wind and practice. At first I would have argued this wouldn't be a good beginner jet, but for the price, I would say it's a great beginner jet as long as there's no wind, because it just flies so smooth. And everything on it just works. I would say that there's plenty of proof there that you can fly the snot out of this thing and it just keeps going. These foam jets really amaze me. My Habu 2, I literally flew the snot out of it. I don't know why I can't get this plug out. It is in there. Well, I pulled the wire out, so that's not good. If I pull this wire out, we're really going to be in bad shape. Thankfully it was the ground. Well, that's lovely. But it is off, so that's about the safest thing I can do with it. I would like to see what kind of voltage we have left. If I can get it in there. I didn't have the best soldering job on this battery, not gonna lie. Well, there we go. 9% all the way through, so brought her down. Perfect timing. Time to go home and get some food. Great flight, can't complain. Although I could complain about my wingtips getting broken. But we also got some flight time in, which will cause me to hopefully not do that anymore. But we all know how I fly. Aggressive and stupidly. I wouldn't say stupidly. but I do make some dumb decisions sometimes. What a great jet. Can't say good enough things about this. And this detachable nose cone always flies off, and the corners here get broke off sometimes, but it doesn't really affect anything. My other jet does not have one of those, and it's gotten smashed many times. Whole other ball game though. You gotta throw it in a pot of boiling water and it's fixed. Good day, good day.